Guys, let me ask you a question. And this is something which I've been noticing a lot lately. Eh? Why so many Ugandan musicians moving into politics? Is it money? Is it prestige? Is it the trend? Is there a genuine need to change the society and serve society? What is it? What is it? I'm asking my peeps who have been on the ground. DJ Street, why are all your artists and friends going into politics?
Okay, one, I would say most of them lack content. Now, that's what I can say.
Music politics minimum content.
No, they lack content to feed the crowds.
Yes.
Two, of late, it's what the crowd bleeds for. They want that.
They
Craves for.
Mm.
Of late, the crowds are the crowd is a bit political, too much. So
we're in political times.
Yeah, you're in political times, by the way. So artists have this feeling or this thinking that if you now start going that side, you may win crowds, because Bobby Wine is doing it. His music is going. He can release a song that can't even be a club banger, but it will flow. It will become a hit because it represents will I say the oppressed? People that feel that they are oppressed. You get it? So the crowd has that. And that's what is a bit driving artists there.
So how many artists can we count that we know of who are in politics right now?
Dr. Hildeman.
Uh-huh.
Eddie Kenzo.
Baby
Bebe
Cool.
Cool. Geoffrey Rutaya. Matthias Walukaga.
Sadat.
Aganaga, my OB.
That's the guy with the shoe.
What school did you go to, you guys? Now your schools.
By the way, he was. I was even surprised that he became an artist because at school he even never showed character.
But now his record label is called Bad Character.
Yeah. But he was the best in our year, by the way.
Oh, interesting.
Wow.
The best, yeah. He's a smart
Actually,
guy.
he's a smart guy, even how he answers the questions, those political platforms.
But my funniest clip of the year, I don't know if it's this year or whatever, was when Bajo asked Aganaga, Mbulya masaza atano mukawempe. And Aganaga did no shit. And I'm a Kawempe guy, you get me? So I was like, oh, obviously, this is
some simple shit.
This is some simple shit. Of course, just mention all the bruh, Aganaga looked like a deer caught up in headlights.
What is a masaza in English?
Like, basically, like, sub-counties.
Sub-counties.
Yeah.
Yeah, masaza atano.
Natala agali mukawempe.
Maybe
Like,
but the way he said it.
The way he said it.
No, bro. Let me tell you something.
Or maybe the guy was high.
Aganaga, what's his surname?
He's called Mochivi Sadat.
If you're Mochivi, you know what a Saza is. I would assume you know what a Saza is, right?
Definitely.
And you're campaigning for political office in a place which is in Buganda. You can't communicate with your constituency, not in English. Trust me, Kawempe is not for English.
Yeah.
There are so many English speakers there, so many influential people. Actually, I think the mark of Kawempe people is that we all know English, but deliberately we choose to communicate mostly in Luganda.
Yeah.
Even in my records, I could choose to do English, but common sense also. But besides that, yeah, there's a revolutionary act of just choosing to speak your mother tongue. Even if I understand what you're saying in Kugamba, chogere mu Luganda. Chogere mu Luganda, tunyumye mu Luganda. So tujawo obuyinjo obwo obujagalalo. You get me? So this clip is, to me, it's the funniest clip I've ever seen. Because I expected him to flow it. Actually, when it was playing, yeah, you know when you put your phone on and the clips just keep on playing, yeah? So it was one of those where you look behind to see what's happening on the screen because you're not hearing an answer. Yeah. And I was like, oh shit, dude doesn't know. But he's campaigning to be MP,
of that same
member
place.
of parliament. That means you don't know what's going on in that spot.
Yeah.
You get me? I think that took away several voters. Several voters.
That's why he lost, actually.
I think so. Like, come on. Like,
But I'm sure he also does not like the guy.
That's the
there is
question.
that factor.
But you are decampaigning.
but it also
It's like,
shows
this guy is just gearing to make me look.
no. It shows a degree of maturity by that to know how to handle people like that on the screen.
Yeah.
It just shows that you're not ready for that position.
Yeah.
Because you think art is easy. Politics is where you find the most mischievous, most devious, dubious characters that have
Sure.
ever walked the face of this earth.
Sure.
And the way that they play, the way you say looks are important. Looks are important to in the music industry because first just the optics of an note, right? That's
The
one.
showbiz.
But for them, it's how you appear. They attack your character.
Yeah.
You get me? They just expose you
Yeah.
by asking you a few questions, by trying to show that you don't know.
Yeah.
But in just asking him that one question, he exposed a lot that this gentleman was not
Yeah.
ready. At the back of my mind, I was like, oh, maybe he has a genuine claim to, to this sport. But that one question showed me,
Chibulam.
Chibula
One of
Munyo.
my favorite,
Nyo.
unfortunately.
So Green, I know Uganda's political climate and entertainment climate. The politics has become comedy and it's part of the entertainment now.
Yeah.
It is not that the music industry has become political. It's that the politics has
politics.
swallowed up everything. Comedy, the politicians are funnier than anybody. You get me?
They have always
There's a man who is running our economy always saying, "Whew." I'm like, what does that mean? What does that mean? What does that mean? Like in actual terms, in actual financial terms, what does "whew" mean? And like as a country, I feel like I should desist from making statements like this, but why is everything funny?
Uganda chinyuma.
No. Kali chinyuma. Fine. But after that, then what?
We'll go back to it.
Olava, ila necho chigole demo joke. You see that we're trapped. It's like Rapper Island, eh? Uganda is also trapped on somewhere.
Too much mediocrity.
Because
Too much mediocrity, and we big it up.
One is going to make a joke,
Yeah.
and is also going to make a joke. So from this one,
So we are
This
jokers.
So
like-
are there certain clips that you've seen? For me, it was the Aganaga clip recently.
yeah,
What other clips have you seen? Political clips?
They are funny.
Yeah, that belong in a comedy arena, basically.
There's this one time they were in Parliament. This guy, Semu Junganda, was addressing Jim Muhwezi. He's like, this Jim Muhwezi, even when he was leaving Luzira, he carried the 1-inch mattress. He's like, the other guys, when they're like leaving, they leave everything behind. But this man carried even the mattress that he had in the prison. So I'm like, now what does that have to do with like debating? Like
He's showing you the character of the man.
like it's,
But did he do that? Was that true? That he carried his 1-inch mattress?
Joke.
It was a joke. Eh?
yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like this guy's actually joking in Parliament. Yet that's where like serious national
Issues
Debate should be.
debated.
yeah.
There was a time during COVID where, our current president, was drinking something.
Which president? Because there are two presidents in Uganda.
There is a
There are
ghetto
two presidents.
There is a ghetto president.
No, I'm talking about the national president.
The president.
Yes.
There are people who genuinely believe there are two presidents. So
Yeah.
which one?
I think it would
Even
be,
in on the national.
I would be
I'm serious. I'm serious.
no, like okay, I'm talking about Sevo.
Yes.
He was
6 plus
he was
1.
addressing.
See how easy that was?
He was addressing, and then I think he was sipping something.
Porridge.
Then the cameraman switched.
Wait.
Then-
The president was sipping porridge, kashera, or like
We
porridge.
don't know what he was sipping.
Okay, but it
Yeah.
looked like porridge.
Yeah, it sounded like porridge.
Hot porridge. And hot porridge. Sounded like hot porridge.
So when the cameraman switched the
The
camera,
views, opinions.
no, this happened when the cameraman switched. It's not like it was inconveniencing, but the president was trying to be like, yo, don't try to be out here making me look like what I'm doing is bad, or you know. Why are you switching off the cameras
when I'm only drinking bushera with milk
You
without matter in
understand?
it. Eh?
So, but the way he said it was like, cameraman, leave me alone. Don't disturb me. Don't disturb me. So we were trying to figure out, what did the cameraman do?
Eh,
Yeah, but the president was like, yo,
it's
I
normal.
can tell you switched the camera. I think he has a TV. in front of him.
Hey.
Yeah. So it happened. So I was like,
He's
yeah,
like, don't
indeed,
play with me.
the sense of humor, yeah, starts from wherever it
From the
starts
top.
From the top. Yeah. Did you see the
So-
president? Did you see the president playing tennis with the mosquitoes? Did you guys see that one?
Oh, when he was trying to kill the mosquitoes, yeah.
I thought he was playing tennis. Six love.
Yeah.
Man.
But that spoke to like what I told you, that you may be indirectly telling me about something that is really happening, and you're taking it as a joke.
As a joke.
No.
And I'm like,
I'm
something
actually trying to
happening
be.
in real
I'm
time.
trying to be funny. I'm really trying to be funny. This is just in the comedy space for me.
Exactly.
Ochitege.
Basically,
Yeah.
To me, that's the comedy space. That has nothing to do with policy, fiscal policy. It has nothing to do with the with the fiscal policy of Uganda. It has nothing to do with the laws being enacted. It has nothing to do with what's being changed, what's going to come.
Yeah.
To me, jokes should remain in the joke bucket.
But for
But
us,
it
for
is
us,
very
the
hard.
whole national discourse is a joke.
It is
The
very
whole
hard.
national discourse is a joke,
It
right?
is very hard
Yeah.
because there is a recent clip where the man you mentioned, the guy who reads the budget, you know,
The one who says,
some guy came and was telling him certain things, and they first paused. But the man, it looked like he was threatening him or something. I'm like, okay, this guy is making a speech, and this guy just came through and stood and was telling him, man, what you're doing. This guy just paused and looked, but there was a little bit of tension, what's
like there
going
was
on?
pressure from the state?
The professor.
Or it was a
like,
professor telling him, you're giving us bullshit.
like what? It's-
Oh, so the professor was telling the guy reading the budget that he's giving us bullshit.
yeah, that
So he was calling
knows
him
more
out on
than-
his bullshit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or Ego's production. Mulimo Ego's production.
Yeah,
and-
say you're just a politician, I'm a professor, you don't know shit. But what's funny is like he came next to him.
See, that's some rapper shit.
That's what
some
I'm
rapper
saying,
shit.
that it turns into something funny.
Yeah.
So
So
something
the
as
politicians in
serious as
Uganda
that.
are rappers, right? They're also comedians.
They are comedians.
But I think rappers are
That's
placed
why the
above.
parliament is actually next to National Theatre.
See? See?
It's just a sense of
But for the people who say the Ugandan musicians cannot be politicians, I need to remind you that history has been shaped
No,
by,
but the ones
by
that,
musicians
the
and
ones who are
politicians.
going to politics
Yeah.
are the ones basically it's like their careers have reached the ceiling.
Yeah.
I don't
The one-
think
the-
so.
the
I don't think
looking for
I don't think Bobby
retirement.
Wine's career had reached the ceiling when he went into politics. I don't think Hildeman's career had reached the ceiling.
He had already reached the ceiling.
I think Bob
Hildeman
Wine
had
is
reached
the
the
only
ceiling.
Yeah.
musician I know turned politician. The rest I don't know.
Hildeman had reached the ceiling.
The
Nina
other
Rose failed to even get a hit song.
Nina Rose is in politics.
Yeah, she's coming an MP now, I think, for where?
Oh, I wish Nina Rose wins because that politics needs some style.
How about guys who used
The
to talk
parliament
a
needs
lot?
some style and fashion.
How about
we
guys who
need
used to
Nina
talk a
Rose in the
lot?
parliament.
The guys who used to talk a lot, now it's like the
Actually, Nina
Canada.
Rose is a very smart woman. I believe she can change wherever she's standing. That place is blessed to have her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's thoughtful, I think.
Very,
There are
very
guys
thoughtful.
who flew out for.
I see the joke in there. I see the joke. I see the joke. I see slid it in there. Yes, yes.